Whenever I ask my friends what they're most looking forward to in the next few years of their lives, more often than not, it's traveling around the world. If you asked me the same question, my answer would be the same as well. However, that doesn't mean I'm excited just to travel for the sake of it. I want to see specific places that are breathtakingly beautiful and culturally rewarding in their own way. Here are 5 of the best cities in the world you need to visit at least once in your lifetime. London is a city with plenty of things to do, many of which are free. You can get a sense of the culture and history by going on a walk through places like Westminster Abbey or Trafalgar Square. If you're up for something more active, there are plenty of opportunities for adventure sports like whitewater rafting or bungee jumping. You can also go on guided tours through some of London's most famous landmarks, like Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, and Westminster Abbey. The best way to explore London, though, is just walking around. It has so much history. A must-see while you're in town is the Tower of London, where they still keep many jewels and crowns from past monarchs. The British Museum also contains one of the largest collections of artifacts in the world. With so much to see, I recommend staying a week if possible. It would be worth it, as you could experience everything without feeling too rushed. Don't forget to try out all the great restaurants and pubs as well. Paris. For people looking for romance, Paris should be your #1 destination. Rome, Italy's capital and largest city, is one of the most iconic destinations in Europe. Located on Italy's east coast, this metropolis is situated along the banks of the Tiber River. With a population of more than 2 million, Rome offers visitors a wide array of attractions, including many religious sites, such as St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican City, and San Giovanni in Laterano, ancient structures such as the Colosseum and the Pantheon, museums like Musei Capitolini and Galleria Borghese, landmarks like Spanish Steps and Trevi Fountain, not to mention some of Italy's finest dining establishments. All these factors have helped make Rome the 5th best city in the world. From the incredible architecture and stunning art galleries to its centuries-old history, Rome has something for everyone. In addition to being full of incredible historical sites and cultural activities, Rome also has a great nightlife scene with pubs around every corner and an underground electronic music scene that would please any EDM fan. The food culture here is vibrant, with every cuisine imaginable being present on its streets. And if all else fails when looking for things to do in the Eternal City, there are always gelato shops nearby. San Francisco is a city for all types of people. With tons of tech jobs and a vibrant culture, San Francisco has something for everyone. It's also one of the most beautiful cities, with streets lined with palm trees and views of both the Bay and Golden Gate Bridge from just about anywhere you look. We all know that San Francisco is famous for its sourdough bread, but it's also home to some of the best restaurants in America. Think the Splendid Door, Koi, Tartine Bakery, and Bar Agricole. Not only are there plenty of places to eat, San Franciscans have loads of options when it comes to shopping as well. There are 4 big department stores downtown: Macy's, Saks Fifth Avenue, Nordstrom, and Neiman Marcus, plus numerous smaller boutiques scattered around the city that carry everything from high-end fashion to quirky home goods. Another thing that sets San Francisco apart is the nightlife. Barcelona is a city known for its rich history, culture, and art. It's also known as one of the most beautiful cities in the world and an international tourist hotspot. Barcelona has more than 100 museums and cultural attractions. This includes one of my favorites, La Sagrada Familia, which is Antoni Gaudi's masterpiece. There are lots of other things to do in this city too. The Gothic Quarter is a maze of cobbled streets with quaint shops, small cafes, and restaurants filled with locals and visitors alike. You'll find some great people watching here. The Picasso Museum is another must-see attraction, where you can see one of Pablo Picasso's most famous works, Guernica. What are you waiting for? Book a flight today. Tokyo. If you're looking for something futuristic, then Tokyo is the place to be. Famous for its big technology companies such as Sony and Toshiba, Tokyo never fails to amaze me every time I visit. New York City is an international center of art, culture, fashion, and finance, with over 8 million people from every corner of the earth calling it home. New York City is a melting pot of cultures and cuisine. From Broadway plays to abstract art galleries and dive bars, this city is something for everyone. If you're looking for a place where anything can happen, make New York City your next stop. The Big Apple might be one of the busiest places on earth, but if you love fast-paced adventure and urban landscapes, there's nowhere better than NYC. Plus, with so many landmarks and neighborhoods to explore, it'll feel like a new destination each time you visit. Paris, famous for its luscious gardens, world-famous museums, and chic restaurants. After visiting Paris, you'll never see France or French food the same way again. Paris is all about history, from past kings and queens who roamed its cobblestone streets to modern-day cafes which serve up croissants fresh from their ovens. The city oozes charm. Venice. Known as the floating city, Venice is built on 120 small islands connected by bridges across canals lined with